All right, Adam. Last segment right here is going to talk about what's sold out in minutes. Coach Prime's shoes. I'm not going to call them anything. I'm just going to say Coach Prime shoes. And I'm going to see in the comments, what did you guys call these shoes? Because Coach Prime posted it on his Instagram and asked that question. What did you call these shoes? I don't know if they were popular in every neighborhood or community, whatever. But in mine, I wanted these things so bad. I think I had one pair, and it was those right there, the standard ones, I guess. But we called them the DEIONS. These were the DEIONS. I know there was Diamond Turf, Nikes, and this, that, and the other. Had a fire logo on it with the Diamond Turf, the plate, and the field, the goal post. But we called them the DEIONS. What did you call them?
I played basketball growing up, so I'm not too familiar with those shoes. The shoes that I really wanted, Chico, as a kid growing up, was the Reebok pumps. When D Brown won the dunk contest in 1990, before he did that, he pumped up his shoes.
Yep.
I begged my mom relentlessly, and we just weren't going to spend $100 on a pair of shoes. So now, as I'm older and my sister works for Nike and I get a nice little family discount,
Nice.
I love being able to just walk in there and know that I can buy any shoe I want. I'm not going to buy multiple shoes. I'm going to be responsible, but man, I love the fact that now that and even the Nike Airs coming back in style and stuff from my 90s that I couldn't afford, that my parents wouldn't buy for me, now that I get to throw in my closet. And so yeah, no, I love the all those 90s trends are coming back, especially from the shoe game.
Yeah. All right, in the chat, let's see what y'all called them in the chat. Go ahead and get them in there. I see one person say those pumps was heavy. Were they heavy back in the day? I remember Andre Agassi had some too, right?
They weren't actually all that good for performance, to be totally honest with you.
It was more about having the tennis ball or the basketball on the front, where you can say, I pump my shoes up, I pump my shoes up. And then came along a lot with the Nike Air, with the air bubble in the back, like you can see on these shoes right here. But the DEIONS, man, that's what I wanted. The first ones, I think the first ones was before the Flames with the strap on them. We've seen Coach Prime in pictures with those two. But yes, you're right. I couldn't get every pair. I had to make decisions on what I wanted to get that year for Christmas or whatever. And later on, I decided to make more economical decisions by getting Chuck Taylors, getting multiple pairs of Chuck Taylors rather than one pair of Nikes. That was my thing. So we see them right here. The one in the middle with the strap on it was one of my favorites. But we're going to see
bottom right is my favorite.
Bottom right with the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We're going to see the team having, I guess, players have their choice on what they're going to wear based off the uniforms we have on. So I can imagine with the black uniforms and the gold numbers, you have the cleats to match the gold cleats down with the gold bottoms down there. With the black and white jerseys, you got the cleats to match. With the all whites, you got those. The all whites with the gold numbers, you got those to match down there. Which ones would you pick? I guess you already told me your answer. Which ones would you pick if you were playing?
Yeah, bottom right.
Bottom right.
I'm the guy that would always risk. It's from that picture. It looks like they've got they're not quite as high either, and I'm always the one that's willing to risk my ankles to have a little bit of a lower shoe. But yeah, no, they're all awesome. Like mentioned, they can't compete with the blue bloods in college football from an NI collective standpoint, but all this stuff like this, it really drives up the cool factor for Colorado with these recruits.
Yes, sir. And I think that once again, that cool factor is what a lot of recruits look at and want to come be a part of for whatever reason. And Coach Prime is giving them a lot of reasons, from the events, from spring game, from the appearances, whether it's on TV shows, interviews, Super Bowl, fashion shows, whatever it is. Coach Prime has some type of connection with the NFL coaches, atmosphere, and so on. Everything surrounding it, I think is looking and it's on the up and up for recruits coming in, only to get better and better for CU. So, hey, man, we're looking forward to what's coming. We got more Buffum updates coming each and every week at least. We'll try to bring it to you guys, and just come through and have a conversation about what's going on with the Colorado Buffaloes. Myself and Adam. Adam, anything you want to leave us with?
Well, I want to know, is there somebody that gets announced that's going to be performing at the CU spring game that would get you on a plane out to Boulder for the spring game?
Oh, they don't. Oh, you want to know for real?
Yeah.
Coach Prime performing Must Be the Money.
That would be awesome.
No, I'll come there. Hey, I'll come there. You know, if no one is performing, I'm trying to get. So, but I just thought about that when you asked, man, what if Coach Prime performed? That'll be a spectacle where people will be getting on him about that, but there will be some of us that'll love it. But
has he performed that since he did it on SNL back in the day, right?
Back in the day on SNL, from only thing I remember, I don't know if he's performed it any other time since. The closest probably been on. I just saw a clip on Well Off Media or Reach the People Media where he was at some type of Super Bowl event, and they played the song and they mixed it in with the kind of an updated version. And he said, "Oh man, maybe we need to re-release that." So they re-released the shoes. Maybe you can re-release the song with the updated beat and tempo, and hey, that'll be kind of fly right there.
That would not hurt recruiting, I can tell you that.
That would not hurt recruiting, but all in all, man, shoot, Lil Wayne performing again. Shoot, you can't go too much further up from Lil Wayne,
right?
You know, everything else gonna be underneath you, unless you go Jay-Z or Beyonce, Rihanna, or somebody.
Snoop Dogg hasn't made it out to Boulder yet, I don't think.
Shouts out to the big dog, Snoop Dogg. Uncle Snoop, you got to come to Boulder. Coach Prime said he smelt the stuff in the air. He even told some of the people in Vegas during the interview, "Hey, dog, listen, dog, I smell it in the air. It's kids out here. Put it out and respect the kids." But in Boulder, Snoop is legal.
That would be a match made in heaven, Boulder and Snoop Dogg. And everybody knows what we're talking about. Yep.
Everybody knows what we're talking about. Somebody said, "Chico, you didn't answer the question. Coming to Boulder?" Hey, I got a couple more conversations to have, and then I'll know whether I'm coming to Boulder or not. But definitely planning on doing it right now. That's right. It's a tough time this year, but I'm planning on it to get in there to Boulder. So, you know, if I am, you'll see a lot of announcements, and you'll see a Buffum updates live from Boulder, Colorado.
Yes, definitely.
All right. So, hey, this has been another episode of Buffum Updates. Myself, with my main man, Adam, a.k.a. Cheese Cat. This is the big dog. Anything else, y'all leave it in the chat, and we'll get to it. Hit us up on Twitter. Adam, let them know where to follow you at, and also see all of any posts and things that you put out there on the internet. What's the website and such?
Home base is buffstampede.com. We're part of the 24/7 Sports Network, owned by CBS, and on Twitter /X at AdamCM777.
On Twitter /X, and also you can catch me on Twitter /X at Chico Cleveland. I also have a Big Dog Chico show page. Check that out also on Facebook, Big Dog Chico Sports Talk, and also Instagram, Big Dog _Chico. Get with us and let us know any topics that we should be covering next week. Until then, Buffum Updates with Adam and Chico. We're going to be up and about this thing, peace in the Middle East. Yeah.